Breaking news tonight comes out of the South Bay, where right now San Jose Fire is giving an update on the fire that is burning at the Home Depot on Blossom Hill Road. Let's listen in so we can get the latest information.
We deployed units into the neighborhoods south of here and kind of to the southeast to make sure that we weren't having any homes catch on fire that from the embers that were being distributed from the fire itself and from the fire plume. We have the San Jose police helicopter was up assisting us with the direction of the plume, looking for the embers as well.
Can you tell us if there was any damage to any of the homes behind Home Depot?
So reports now are no damage to any homes anywhere behind Home Depot. Also, as you can see, there's a vet hospital and kind of to the right of the Home Depot. One of our challenges there as well was making sure the fire didn't get into that, getting people and pets evacuated from there as well. So evacuating people from the Home Depot, evacuating people and pets from the veterinary clinic as well.
Any idea on the cause?
So right now, no idea on the cause. We're really going to have to work on just getting the hot spots out. And then once it's safe, we'll start making an assessment of the stability of the building and see if our fire cause investigators can actually get into the building to look at fire cause. And then, of course, it's going to be a lot of interviews to try to figure out where it started. As you can see, there's the Home Depot is pretty much a total loss. The roof is pretty much collapsed from the entire structure. So it's going to take some time for us to get in there, if we even can, if it's going to be safe for our people to get in there.
Are nearby neighbors being asked to take any precautions as far as the toxicity of smoke? Is that a concern at this point?
Yeah, so what we did is, with the assistance of San Jose Police Department, is we let all the people in the neighborhood to shelter in place, keep their windows closed, turn off their air conditioning units, turn off any exterior fans, stay inside, just for their own protection. Fortunately, it's not as hot today as it was in the last couple days, so I think people should be comfortable in there, and then we'll let people know when it's safe to open up. But as you can see, there's still a pretty significant amount of smoke coming up. It's going to be coming up for quite a while, so the people that are living downwind are going to have to kind of stay put for probably.
Was there spread into the vet and hospital? Was there any damage, any spread of smoke fire in that building?
So the reports are maybe a little bit of smoke into that building because of what we had to do to stop the fire from getting in there. I'm expecting there to be some water damage inside that building, but no fire actually got into that building. There was a pretty significant firewall in between the smaller part of the structure that you see that goes between the Home Depot and the vet hospital. So we were able to stop it there. Our crews also cut what we call a trench in the roof so that if anything gets to there, it wants to vent out and not continue to move through that attic space. So that along with the water streams kept it from getting into the vet hospital, but there probably will be some water damage in there.
When crews arrived on scene, was there active fire as far as getting people out? Can you explain what it looked like for these, potentially, are we talking hundreds of customers?
Probably, I would say maybe not hundreds of customers, but dozens and dozens of customers at 5:30 on a Saturday afternoon. The first arriving unit reported that they had significant fire that they could see inside the building from the front entrance. So probably pretty scary for the people inside. And fortunately, people evacuated, and I know that there were multiple callers, calling our dispatchers, and they were just citizens trying to evacuate each other. So it was nice to see people doing that for one another.
Do you know how many employees were there?
I believe 35 employees, all accounted for.
And do you have an estimated containment right now? And how late are you going to be out here? Are you going to be until the morning?
So we're going to have people here all night, and we'll have significant resources here probably for the next few hours, trying to put out hotspots, and then as we can, we'll start releasing resources. Right now, we have mutual aid companies from Santa Clara County Fire and Santa Clara City Fire helping backfill some of our stations. So we'd like to be able to get them back to their jurisdictions as soon as possible, and we certainly appreciate their assistance. So we're looking at demobilizing as many of our units as possible, but of course, keeping the appropriate resources here to make sure that this doesn't flare up again, and then, in the light of day tomorrow, taking a closer look at where things are and kind of working on our plan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate it.
We've been listening live there to a press conference in San Jose, and I thank you so much for joining us here during KRON 4 News in Prime Time tonight. I'm Justine Waldman. We've been listening to this press conference where San Jose Fire has been talking about this massive fire that has basically burned down a Home Depot in San Jose. It's located on Blossom Hill Road. We've been getting lots of videos into the KRON 4 newsroom showing us the scene. This one here, you can see that massive amount of smoke that was filling the air and even the flames. As that fighter just told us, it appears that this Home Depot is going to be a total loss. The roof has already collapsed, and it's difficult now for firefighters to even get an assessment of where the fire started within this building and try to figure out how it started as well. There were dozens of people inside the store when this fire started, and they have also said that all the employees, 35 of them, have been accounted for tonight. But there's no damage to any homes that surround this Home Depot, but a vet hospital that's right nearby was evacuated, as was the store. No idea on the cause, but firefighters are going to stay on the scene right now, monitoring hot spots throughout the night, and hopefully with the light of day tomorrow, they'll be able to get a better assessment of how the fire started and where it started as well. Fire crews are going to be staying there throughout the night, monitoring any hot spots as well. They're concerned also about if the building is stable, whether or not it's going to collapse even further. Lots of videos coming into our newsroom tonight showing us the situation. This building, this Home Depot, located on the 900 block of Blossom Hill Road. Think of a Saturday, people there going to Home Depot, trying to get some errands done, picking up some supplies, filled with customers. We're not hearing right now about any reports of any injuries, but video like this also showing us the amount of smoke that's been filling the sky in Santa Clara County tonight. And there are concerns about health issues for people in the area. The way that the wind is blowing is also a concern as well. We want to go right now live to KRON 4's Justin Campbell. He was also listening into that press conference. We tuned in a little bit late in the beginning. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you're hearing there on the scene and what the efforts are right now to try to get the situation under control tonight? Good evening, Justin.
Good evening. Still a very active scene. As you can see behind me, there's the fire is still going. We just heard from the battalion chief. He's saying the good news in this, no reported injuries. All of the Home Depot employees made it out of the store. They say the call came in around 5:30 this afternoon. Right now, no cause yet on exactly what sparked this fire, but one of the concerns basically is there are a lot of flammable materials that are inside of a Home Depot, paint, thinners, things like that. So they went nearby to the neighbors, making sure that they shut off their AC, close their windows, so all of those fumes from some of the video that we're probably rolling that you can see, so that smoke does not get into their home. Also, the stores nearby were also evacuated. Everyone got out, but they're still going to be here through the night, putting out hot spots, really trying to get this fire under control. Also, other nearby agencies are helping out to make sure that things are under control here at this Home Depot. Now, they're also saying that this Home Depot is a total loss. They want to make sure that the roof does not collapse. That's something that they're working on. But as far as the good news as injuries, no reported injuries so far. But they will be here. I got here earlier when I got here, it was just going. I've covered a lot of fires in my career. This is one of the biggest that I've seen so far. Justine?
And Justin, from where you're standing there now, do you still see active flames, or is it just smoke now that's still filling the sky tonight?
Let me turn around and look, see if our photographer he'll give you a look so you can see what we're looking at. It's still smoke that is filling the sky, but they also have their trucks putting water, knocking out hot spots. It's a lot of smoke that's in the air. Water trucks are still going, and they've been going since pretty much 5:30 this afternoon, trying to knock out this fire. Just a lot of smoke in the air, also helicopters above. And so as we learn more exactly the cause of this fire, that's not going to come for a few days. We'll give it to you. For now, reporting live here in San Jose, Justin Campbell, KRON 4 News.
Justin, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you at 8:30 tonight and throughout the night here on Prime Time. Thank you so much.